Welcome, Gemini, to Journey Tarot. This is your general reading for March 2023. This is a general reading and it will not resonate with everyone here. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you do find this is your journey, I'd like to invite you to like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps get the messages out to others that may also benefit from hearing them, and I truly do appreciate your support. 3 cards coming out for overall energy for you, Gemini. I have the Two of Swords. This is needing to make a head over heart decision. I have the Knave of Wands. This is a new fiery, passionate drive, an inspiration to move forward, or it could be a fire sign that you're interacting with. And I also have the Tower. Towers come in a lot of different flavors. Usually there's something we don't see coming. This is like a sudden shift or change in energy. It's when spirit comes in and destroys what is existing now so that something new can be built in its place. Wow. Okay. Well, they have a lot they want to say, so let's just dive right in. Let's take a look at your overall challenge. What is Gemini's biggest hurdle or challenge for March of 2023, please? Gemini's biggest challenge. The Emperor. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries. This is the card of Aries. Some of you may be having issues with a boss or an authority figure, someone that is in a leadership position over you. Still, others of you are going to be having challenges in your own leadership roles. We'll get more information as we go along, but that's what we have to start with there. The Emperor. Let's go ahead and take a look at your strengths, resources that are available to you, people that are here to help you, things that Spirit wants to highlight as your standout attributes and strengths this month. The Chariot. Some of you have a Cancer that is able to assist you and support you. Some of you have the ability to grab your willpower and drive your chariot in the direction that you want to go. The Chariot is force of will. This is making something happen through sheer determination. This, I feel, for most of you is you. For others of you, though, this is the card of Cancer, and there could be a Cancer coming in to assist you on some of your challenges this month. All right, so we've got Aries, we've got Cancer. These are our challenge and strength. I'm going to move those out of the way. This could get a little messy because we have 3 cards coming out initially, but I haven't done a reading for you in a while, so I feel like it's important to get these messages out for you. Coming up first here, we have the Two of Swords. This is needing to make a head over heart decision, wanting to make the logical choice. This person is blinding themselves so they're not influenced by what they see. They're going inside to really make a logical and rational decision. Why is the Two of Swords here for Gemini, please? Strength. Some of you are interacting with a Leo. Wow, we have a lot of major arcana here already. All right, some of you are interacting with a Leo. Some of you have recently found your own reserve, your ability to keep situations under control, things that could escalate. You are not allowing that to happen. You are keeping things in control and in balance. You're taming your inner nature, your desire to tell somebody off. And that's just an example. You're not doing it. You're keeping it in and using logic and all of the human resources that we have to keep our emotions and our reactions in balance and harmony and appropriate. That's strength. Now, some of you are interacting with a Leo and you're having to make a choice about this Leo, but I really feel like it's more like the internal keeping in control of yourself and your reactions. This is something you've been engaging in, but now we need to make a decision about that. Where is that leading? Where is that leading for Gemini, please? Let me just move those aside. Where's that leading for Gemini? Strength to the Two of Swords. Ace of C, Moon in reverse. The Ace of C is the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new emotional start. This is the beginning of something that you feel very strongly connected to. We also have the Moon in reverse. This could be Pisces that you're interacting with here, but I really don't feel like it is. I feel like this is an opportunity to heal some wounds that we've pressed down and suppressed. They're coming up to the surface. Things that we thought we had under control here with strength, maybe bubbling back up. But there's happiness that comes along with this knowledge and this recognition of things that we have suppressed down, because it's also with the Ace of C. So it's something we feel really good about inside. You feel good about this, Gemini. All right, let's get clarification on these cards here. We're just going to start with clarifying there. We don't need to reverse these. These cards are always read right side up. Let's take a look at that challenge, the Emperor. Spirit, tell me more about the Emperor. Why is that Gemini's challenge? Tell me more. There, Thunderbolt energy. Look, we have the Tower coming up that we're going to discuss here. So this might be waiting for that portion. Thunderbolt energy is Tower energy. This is a huge shift and a huge change. Now, Gemini, this could represent multiple things. For those of you interacting with an Aries, this could be a sudden shift in your relationship, a major change. It doesn't have to be negative, although this is in the challenge position. So I feel like this shift or change could definitely present some stress to you. But the thing with the Tower is it levels the situation so that what was meant to be built there on that shore is something that can grow correctly. So let's say you're in a relationship with an Aries, and I am. Let's say you're in a relationship with an Aries and you come up with a huge hurdle that you need to cross with them. A Tower situation could be abruptly them changing their circumstances or changing the way they behave. That could be a Tower if it had like influence in your life. Now that could be a very positive change. This is in the challenge position, however. So there could be some conflict with an Aries in your life. Other ways to look at this, for those of you that are not involved with an Aries, and this is not that Tower moment, it could be in a role of leadership. Some of you may be coming into a role of leadership that you don't feel you're prepared to face. I don't really even think that's what it is. I feel like it's like you move into a leadership position, and it's not that you're not prepared, but that it just upsets the apple cart completely. Suddenly you're in a leadership role. You have to work 15 more hours a week at work, something like that. So that could be this aspect here. Some of you could be having trouble with your boss, particularly if your boss is an Aries. I feel like for the bulk of you, you're coming into a leadership role, and there is a shift in the amount of energy that you have to put forth. And I'm saying that because we've got the Chariot here, which is you using your willpower to move things forward in a positive direction in the way that you want to go, which is very much kind of a driven kind of leadership quality. All right. Let's clarify that Chariot, though. Tell me more. The Fool. Taking a leap of faith. Wow. I just want to say major, 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 major. So many major arcana. This is a big, big period of time for you, Gemini. There's a lot of important things taking place for you in the month of March. With the Chariot, we have the Fool card energy. This is going forth boldly off on a new adventure, fearless, ready to just see what is around the corner. This person is stepping off the cliff. They are not afraid of falling. They are taking a bold leap of faith. Paired up with the Chariot, this is driving yourself forward on a brand new adventure, seeing things through fresh eyes, the eyes of the Fool, where we can do anything. Nothing is going to stop us. This is you moving forward, unstoppable, determined to achieve your goals. Let's come down and clarify strength, because this is our strength, our challenge, that Aries Tower moment. That's going to come up here with this Tower, I have no doubt, but we're not there yet. This is a different story here. This decision, this role here with strength. You've been keeping something under control. Tell me more about that. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Earth, patience. Gemini, you have been progressing a skill, a kernel, a seed of abundance, a seed of opportunity, and this increases your stability, your abundance. That can be financial, it could be emotional, it can be a lot of things, but rainbows, pentacles, coins all represent things that make us feel secure. The Seven is something that takes time. We can see it takes the full cycle of the moon for these things to start growing. We have to tend the soil. We have to nurture that seed so that it will grow and sprout. And you've been doing that. And that's what the Strength card is about. This seed of opportunity, you've been possibly putting off things that you wanted to do. Maybe like saving your money or working extra time, or, you know, it's not all about money, but really it feels like money. It does. You've been putting off things, delaying your gratification, I really feel, to invest in something new that's going to be prosperous for you in the future. I feel like now we're at this point of where we're making a decision about that. Tell me about the Two of Swords. We want to make the logical decision. You want to be logical, and there's justice coming through for you. This is key 11, Justice card. Libra. You might be interacting with a Libra. We have so many signs here. I don't even know that that matters at this point. I've got Aries, we've got Cancer, we've got Leo, we've got Libra, we've got Pisces. I think it's all about you, Gemini. So we have Libra energy coming through, the scales of justice coming through to make any wrongs right. This is justice coming through in your favor. Gemini, for those of you particularly that have been putting off things that you really want in order to achieve a goal that you felt you had to invest yourself into, whether that was with time, money, energy, whatever you were investing into, and you were sacrificing something, this is the time where it's going to start leveling out. You're going to start seeing the rewards from those actions, the sacrifices that you made by suppressing your desire to just do whatever you want. This is coming through, but there's a decision that you're making here about this. And I feel like for a lot of you, this decision is about whether or not you want to continue on that path, continue growing this seed of opportunity. And that's like a choice. Now, you're seeing the results. You're seeing the positive energy come through. Your hard work is paying off. Let's go ahead and move in. I don't know why we're still thinking about whether we need to change our direction. Still making that head over heart decision. Yeah, you're getting the positive energy, that good karma from that head over heart decision. But here, coming in the incoming energy, we have heart right here. Ace of C is heart. We have moon in reverse. This is a good combination of cards. This is healing something emotionally. Spirit, tell me more about the Ace of C and the moon in reverse, please. Tell me more about that. All right. It was delayed. From a period of healing with the Four of Swords, this brings a lot of happiness to your life. I see the color starting to come back in. You have this framework that's gray, and this person is looking through a frame at this beautiful, colorful world. And you can see the color is starting to bleed onto their clothing, and they're just about to make their move to step through that window into this bright, vivid world. This is like a key to your happiness, Gemini. A key to your happiness is about to unlock. There's two elements going on in this reading, this portion here so far. And we may see more aspects of this come out when we take a look at these cards. But what we see here so far is that you've definitely dedicated yourself to something that you're helping to grow. It's something to bring you security and abundance. You're recognizing the rewards for it now, but you still feel like there's a choice to continue on that path or change direction. I see you about to move forward on something new. There's the Moon card, which is bringing up something emotionally inside of you. A secret that is about to be revealed. And this secret fills your life with a lot more color and happiness. The delay is over. It is something that fills your heart with love and joy. This is something you feel good about. And I love seeing that. I'm going to go ahead and leave this portion here because this thing you've been working for, you're starting to get the karmic rewards for it. And that's going to continue evolving, allowing you to heal from something that hurt you in the past. And it brings you a lot of joy in the now. All right, I'm going to move all of these aside. We'll take a look at the next message for you, okay? The next message I had is the Knave of Wands. The Knave of Wands is a fiery personality. This could be an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius. This is somebody that can be a little hasty. They can be a little flighty. They're quite passionate. They are really inspired to achieve new acts. They tend to kind of rush in a little bit, but this Knave of Wands here is not as hasty as the Knight of Wands. Did I say the Knight of Wands? This is the Knave of Wands. This is a person with brand new inspiration. They have a new passion, a new drive. This is a new idea. We feel good about this. This is the beginning. And look at that. It's here because of the moon. We had the moon, and here's the moon coming up again. This moon is the upright position. This is secrets that have been had. This is things that are hidden from us. And this is past card energy. So things in the past are being revealed to you now. This inspires you in a big way. Let's go ahead and see where it's leading. The moon is mysteries, secrets, intrigue. It can also be a Pisces. Leading to the Ten of Earth, Ten of Pentacles. Wow, this is a lot of abundance, security, and stability. This is something that you build generational foundations on. This is something that makes everybody involved feel safe, protected, like they have enough. This is pure abundance right here. This lesson from the moon brings an inspiration, or a person that brings inspiration. This person could be younger than yourself or less experienced than yourself. But Gemini, I feel like this is you trying something new. Tell me more about the moon, please. Tell me more about the moon. Thank you. Three of Wands, experiencing energy. Ooh. So this is past card energy. And you definitely went there and you felt that. Look, your intentions were pure, and probably the people around you had not negative intentions either. They probably wanted to do the right thing. We can see there's a lot of action and energy here. The Three of Wands is setting out on a new path. They are on their journey. Look, they're aflame. Their robes mimic the leaves. The leaves are blooming. They're blossoming. That's not the word I want. The leaves are on the tree, alive. They haven't fallen. They are on fire, energetic, living and breathing. She, in this card, has this white lining around her robe. You can see that her intentions are pure. She's very much in the moment. Her plans are falling into place. She is like this tree, like this fire that the tree is mimicking, full of energy and passion. About this secret that was kept from you in the past. It's inspired you. It's inspired you. Tell me more about the Knave of Wands, please. Okay. All right. Lots of cards came out, so we're going to go through them pretty quickly here. Wheel of Fortune, change. Change is coming with this inspiration. The wheel turns, and the only thing we can ever be certain of is that things will change. Page of Pentacles, the second page in this pile here. This is somebody off on a new adventure, just like this fool. They're looking for their rainbow over the hill in this forest. They're not afraid of what's in this forest. They're going into it to find their rainbow. And the time is ripe for that with the Nine of Pentacles, which brings you prosperity that you've earned and achieved. And here it is with the Ten of Pentacles. Tell me more about that Ten of Earth. Ten of Swords, rebirth. Now the Ten of Swords, we're familiar with that in tarot. You'll see the body on the field with the 10 swords in the back, and the sun is rising in the distance. And we know that that person has been, had 10 swords in their back, and now they're left for dead. But they're not. They're going to get up and go off into that sunrise once they can lay to rest that which has passed from their life. All of that metaphorical. None of that physical, okay? Rebirth energy here has moved past that. This person has surrendered that which has left their life, and they've been reborn. They've taken the lessons of the experience of the Ten of Swords, and they're rising up from them. And look at that. Here, it brings in this great abundance, this Ten of Earth. This is the Ten of Pentacles, which is generational wealth, abundance, security. This is having everything you need. This is living in the castle and having what you need. Everybody has what you need. Your kids, your friends, your family. It's not always about money. It's about security. It's about stability. It's about feeling safe, protected, grounded, centered. Gemini, for this section here, what I see is that there is a revelation about a secret that was held from you in the past. This Moon card is something you've been experiencing. There was a secret or something kept from you. It revealed itself and you experienced it fully. What that experience was is going to be different for all of you, but it sets you on a new path. It gave you new options and new inspirations, which you are engaged with now with the Knave of Wands. There's probably multiple ideas going on in your mind about what you want to do and which direction you want to go for this passionate pursuit. I know we talked about Pentacles before, but that's here with the Seven of Pentacles, patience. This is talking about something different. This is something we feel passionate about. This is driven. And it changes everything about this. Look, we have the Tower here. The Wheel of Fortune doesn't represent the Tower, but it does represent that major change, a cycle changing. It's turning over and something new is occurring. And in that way, it is kind of like the Tower. We have you on a new adventure that brings in ripeness. And that is the time that's ripe to pluck the fruit of abundance. That is now. I really feel, Gemini, like this is about finances right here. This was about, this was also about finances, but here's the weird little twist in it, is it's also like a growth journey. It's not just about money. It's about a pain in your soul that you had that you're healing from, and that's bringing in abundance for you. All right, I'm going to move these aside. These might all be for you. It might all resonate, or none of it might resonate. Okay, I think this is going to bring that Aries back in here, because here we have the Tower. And, you know, I know the Tower looks like a scary card. My Towers, like this one here, is a cat. And the important thing about this Tower is that cat's going to land on its feet. It's going to be fine. They twist in the air and they land on their feet. But towers do bring big change. The building will fall. The structure will be destroyed. What was once there will no longer be there. But the ground is still there. There's still room to plant a foundation. And look at that. There's the Three of Wands in reverse. Oh, let me look at this for just a sec. This might be for completely different Geminis. Let's see where it goes. In this story here, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. This person is standing on the shore, waiting to step into the ocean. You know, they have big dreams and plans of stepping into the ocean, but this person is not. They're holding themselves back. They don't have all the information that they want or need, and if they do, they're afraid to take that step. This is past energy, and it led to a tower. Let's see where that's leading. Thank you. Nine of Sky, Dark Night of the Soul, sorrow, sadness. That's not what we want to see. But there it is. Is this our cautionary tale, Gemini? I do wish sometimes that the cautionary tales would show up earlier in the readings and not as the last card we look at. But let's find out. Let's get some clarification here. We have the Three of Wands. This is not taking an action. We planned to take an action, but we didn't. We put it off. We delayed it. Not like the postponement cards we could heal, but it was literally fear-driven to not proceed on the path that we had outlined. This will not resonate with all of you. Let's find out what that was about. This is for someone. You know, I just said that it wasn't like that postponement, but there it is. That's the Four of Cups, turning in, reflecting, healing, shutting out the noise. You know, okay, you know, maybe this is not a cautionary tale. Let's take a look at this in this part here, Gemini. What we have here is the Three of Wands, which is not proceeding. But we have this person here who has clearly shut out the noise, the distractions, the chaos around them in this card. They turned in to discover what they want. And perhaps that led them not to follow through on an action that they had been planning for. This brought about a Tower moment. This brought about a Tower moment. And currently this Tower is occurring. Gemini, you had plans in place. After reflecting and shutting out the noise and perhaps thinking about what direction you want to go and how you wanted to boldly go forth and follow it yourself on your path with this Chariot and Fool card energy, with this Tower here. Oh, my stars. You're leading your own Thunderbolt Tower. All right. Okay. So we talked about the leadership role here with the Emperor. For those of you where you're falling into a leadership role, I feel like this is a metaphorical falling into a leadership role for some of you. And embracing this role to drive this chariot like the Fool off this cliff down this new path. And none of this is, it's scary to do this. But those things like driving off this cliff are not scary. The Fool is beautiful energy. The Chariot is beautiful energy. And these two together have the ability to follow their dreams fearlessly. They go forth knowing that it's going to be an adventure that unfolds in front of them. They go forth and they're not afraid of falling off this cliff. They know that they will be caught. They know that there's safety here and they're experiencing this. I think for some of you, there was a plan that you had in place, but after some reflection, you realize that this was not for you. I think that changing that direction for the ones that this section will resonate with, changing that direction was a Tower moment that you're currently engaged in. This Tower is shifting everything. There's this sudden desire to start over and to build something new. This is a challenge because it's upsetting the way you lead your life. And if you're involved with it, Aries, particularly, especially that as well, there's a desire to shake down all as it stands and start from scratch. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Tower here. Tell me more. Ordinariness. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is mastery of a craft. This is becoming proficient. This person is a farmer. They are so proficient at farming that it is just an ordinary day for them to go out and pluck whatever fruits and vegetables and flowers they want from their fields. They've done the hard work and tilled the soil and nurtured those plants. And it was a lot of dedication and hard work to get it to that point to where they could just go out and get some carrots, right? That's what they can do. But they put the labor and the effort into it, and now they're a master of their craft. We had the Seven of Pentacles earlier in another section there, which is the continuation. This is the continuation. We've learned the knowledge, and now we've mastered the craft. This card talks about mastery. It talks about doing something with such proficiency that it's just normal now. And this has upset the apple cart. Something has definitely changed. It was different than the path that you originally had set out on. You wanted to be a surfer? You wanted to be a surfer. This is just an analogy. You wanted to be a surfer, but after reflecting, you decided that was not for you. But all of the people around you were surfers. All of the people, all of the education you had encouraged you to be a surfer. All right? And here's this Tower moment. Surprise, you don't. You want to be a farmer. And that's what you're masterful at. Now we have the Nine of Sky coming up. The Nine of Sky in this deck is a little bit different than the Nine of Swords we see, where it's all about dark night of the soul. Obviously, this cat is having a rough night. They're definitely having nightmares. They're definitely having bad dreams about horrible things that can happen. But the important difference in this card here is that these are dreams. These are just things that are in this cat's head. These are nightmare images and fears that it is facing, things that scare it. They're not real. There's no bird. There's no firecracker. There's no other hissing cat. They're sleeping peacefully. Well, not peacefully, but they're sleeping. Those other things are just images in their mind. But that brings in some stress. And there's the Aries again. All right. Gemini, this is what I see here in this section of the reading. Okay? Some of you have completely changed the path that you want to follow. You had a plan in place, a path that you were on. But now you have the ability and the power to follow a path that's more suited to you, putting yourself in a leadership role of yourself. You are leading yourself down the path that you want. This is a great shakeup for many reasons. Everything around us changes. When we completely change what we're doing and what path we're on, it interferes with every relationship and every circumstance that's in our life, where we live, who we associate with, all of our closest relationships, our friends, our family, ourselves. You know, we're doing something completely different. And that is a tower moment if I've ever heard a tower moment, right? Suddenly everything is different. All of these interactions are there. And look, there's stress that comes with this. And it was clarified with stress. Juggling a lot of things, trying to stay up on your balloon, people trying to pop your bubble. These are just nightmares, though. These are just nightmares because we come back to the Rebel. This is the Aries card here, the Emperor again coming back in, which is your challenge at this time. For some of you, it's directly dealing with the Aries Emperor, the boss or an Aries. Some of you, but I feel like that's a minor part of you. I feel like this is more you finding your inner rebel, breaking the chains. You can see this Emperor had chains around their ankles, but they no longer do. Now they're wearing beautiful wings and they're going to go fly off in their glory. You know, this fool doesn't need to fear falling. He's got wings. That's waiting for you. I feel like you're the rebel, Gemini. You're the rebel. And for the ones of you that will resonate with this portion of the reading, you are growing your wings. And you're not going to have to worry about falling off this cliff one bit. This is moving with mastery in a new direction. All right. Let's go ahead and get an oracle message for you. And we'll close out this reading for March. There's a lot going on here. And I feel like this is not everybody's story. But I feel like there's a good chance that this is going to resonate with a lot of you Geminis, at least one or two sections. Go the distance. This is encouraging you to go the distance. Stay on your chariot, on your new adventure, as you go boldly forth, fearlessly, taking a leap of faith. Go the distance. You can do this. All right, Gemini, this is my reading for you for March 2023. If this resonates, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Journey Tarot. And until I read for you again, may your journey be full of joy.